According to the U.S. Census Bureau, 40 million people in the U.S. are 65 and older, making up 13% of the population. By the year 2030, the population of adults 65 and older is expected to double. Occupational therapy practitioners provide an array of treatment options for the aging population. The role of the occupational therapy practitioners is to keep older adults independent and safe while focusing on daily functional routines.
Different practice areas for occupational therapy in the aging population include community mobility, chronic conditions, dementia, fall prevention, home modifications, mental health, and strokes. Community mobility. Occupational therapists may address the performance skills and issues associated with driving. They may help with the education of public transportation or driver rehabilitation programs. Transportation is important for people to participate in meaningful activities and maintain independence. Chronic conditions. Occupational therapists may work with individuals with various chronic conditions. Depending on the condition, some potential areas for treatment may include but are not limited to energy conservation, pain management, environmental adaptations, stress management, coping mechanisms, and developing habits and routines. Dementia. Occupational therapy may help clients with dementia in various ways. They may provide caregiver education, wellness programs, and/or help the client maintain independence as long as possible. Fall prevention and home modification. In 2009, 2.2 million older adults made a trip to the emergency room due to injuries related to falls, decreasing their overall independence. Occupational therapists are trained in observational skills to keep a person safe and independent. Fall prevention may include altering routines that are hazardous and modifying the home to make it a safer environment. Training for the family and caregivers may be provided to educate on strategies to prevent falls. Home modifications are used to increase safety and independence. Modifications may include rearranging furniture, installing hardware, low to high-tech equipment, and eliminating trip hazards. Mental health. An occupational therapist's role in mental health is to provide the tools for coping, empowerment, hope, and resiliency. Typical skills an occupational therapist provide are coping strategies, implementation of healthy habits and routines, and help to identify personal values and goals. Stroke. An occupational therapist addresses the physical, cognitive, and mental challenges associated with stroke. They will help survivors regain their ability to engage in meaningful daily activities. Focusing on the client's valued occupations, occupational therapist's main goal is to regain functional independence and self-confidence.
Potential populations for productive aging include the adult population in various settings. Some of these settings may include the home, skilled nursing facilities, assisted living, hospitals, group homes, and mental health facilities.
The unique nature of occupation for older adults focuses holistically on the person as a whole. Occupational therapists address issues of daily living that are extremely meaningful to a person in various contexts. The different contexts in which occupational therapists may be providing services include cultural, temporal, personal, virtual, physical, and social. Cultural contexts are taken into consideration, focusing on a person's customs, beliefs, and standards accepted by their society. For example, many cultures view their elder populations with different levels of respect, which would be important to note when treating a client. Physical contexts are taken into consideration when dealing with the aging population's environment. This includes home environment, home modifications, transportation training, or outdoor environment. Social context may come into play when dealing with a person's social needs. This may be their involvement in community events or their relationship with people close to them, or anything that helps the client with their social routines. Older adults may fall into social isolation as they age, and maintaining a healthy social life is important for overall health and wellness.
In the year 2017, both AOTA and the profession of occupational therapy will be celebrating their 100th birthday. As a plan for this occasion, the Centennial Vision has been created as a roadmap for where the profession will be headed in the future. The Centennial Vision has identified productive aging as a key need in the 21st century. Due to society's rapidly aging population, increased longevity, the changing world of work, and baby boomers, increased services related to quality of life and functional independence will become increasingly important. Some of the emerging areas of occupational therapy practice directly related to productive aging that have been identified in the Centennial Vision include design and accessibility, home modification, older driver assessment and training, consulting to assisted living facilities, technology and assistive device development, and health and wellness consulting.